Hello traders, welcome to another new week into the currency market. This is another trade setup video that I like to shoot it out with two ideas. Mainly one is the Australia Japanese yen and the other one will be the New Zealand dollar. So I'll talk a little bit about the Australian Japanese yen first, with the same process, walking you from the daily perspective all the way to the hourly where we have a trade setup. So when I zoom out onto the daily on the Aussie yen, alright, I've seen a completed ABC correction since the 2013 April period. We have our first A move and then followed by a B wave correction, and since 2015 onwards to mid 2016, that's where we see the C wave completed with an internal 5 wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from there on, we are currently in a 3 wave corrective move as well, forming our WX, and right now we are doing the Y wave. Right, so the 81.48 level on the daily perspective will be crucial because this will be the anchor point on whether we will see more upside or are we seeing a downtrend forming. Right, so as of now on the daily, I'm expecting the price to continue heading higher towards the 92.81 to 97.19. So I'm holding a bullish bias on the daily. Right, on the 4 hour, what I'm seeing over here is, since the low that was established late 2017, somewhere in the December period 2017 last year, alright, the 84.34 was the low form. And I'm seeing this forming in terms of the recent move up as a potential 5 wave structure, with 1, 2, 3 being completed, and we are right now in the wave 4. Right, and I'm potentially seeing an ABC structure forming over here, with the area that I'll be looking out for is somewhere between 87.2 to 86.77. And of course, with some guidelines from Elliott Wave, is that price shouldn't breach below the territory of wave 1, right, which I've highlighted over here. The price level is 86.20. As long as price remains above this level, and you can see this trend line structure over here, we are gonna hold on to our bullish bias on the Aussie yen. Right, and if I go down to the hourly, zooming in a little bit, we are seeing this 3 wave corrective structure as our 4th wave, and based on the guideline on alternation, right, we are expecting wave 4 to be longer, and we've seen that. Right now, I'm seeing this as our first A, B, and this is our C move. And you can see that this morning price has actually tagged the 86.99 to 86.75, which is our entry area. Right, and of course, with a pending limit set last week, this trade was actually triggered before I have the opportunity to share with you this morning. Right, because price actually closed off pretty near to our entry level last Friday. Right, so I'll be holding on to this trade, and my first target, of course, conservatively would be the 50% retracement of the 3 wave down, somewhere at the 88.03 to 88.30. Right, and of course, for those of you who managed to catch this and would ride on the daily perspective towards 92.81, that will be a good trade to ride as well, because if you're longing the Aussie Japanese yen, you'll be carrying on a positive swap. Right, and for those who have not entered on this trade, I would urge you not to jump into it. But let's take a look into the New Zealand dollar. Right, this one you might get another opportunity to ride on this trade instead of the Aussie yen. Okay, same process. On the daily perspective, this is what I'm seeing. Price has formed this top at the 88.33 back in 2014, and from there on it made 3 moves towards the low at 6198. That was formed in August 2015, and from there on we are in a big consolidation period, at least for the daily perspective. Right, I'm seeing the ABC completed the first 3 wave, completed somewhere in September 2016, and from there on we are in another huge consolidation, forming a corrective move of the previous 3, which is also an ABC because it's an expanding flat, what I'm seeing over here. Alright, and of course in late 2017, I believe that this expanding flat has been completed. Alright, we saw this huge move to the upside actually late last year to early this year. Okay, so I'm actually expecting 3 moves. This is our first and then second and third move up, potentially towards the 75.12 to 7825 area. Okay, so that is my daily perspective, holding on to a bullish bias. Okay, on the 4-hour, this move definitely is a very strong move, and what I'm expecting is I'm seeing a 3-wave being completed, expecting a 5-wave structure because of this huge move to the upside. Okay, so with that, I'm also expecting the wave 4 to be developing right now, and I'm looking at it completing around the 7289 to 7199 area. Okay, this move here, as long as it doesn't breach your first wave territory, okay, it will be valid, but of course you wouldn't want to put your stops over here because it's gonna be a very negative risk to reward ratio. Okay, so that's the part where I will actually go down to the 1-hour time frame to identify any potential setup to ride the uptrend. So as of now, I'm seeing that this is where the wave 3 has been established, and I'm seeing a potential WXY, a 3-wave structure correction that might form and complete our wave 4 somewhere between this zone. Alright, so my entry window period will be around the 7263 to 7226. Stops, I'll be just placing it below the 7166. And you can see that with this kind of entry technique and management, the risk reward ratio becomes very healthy. Okay, my target will be based on the 4-hour. I'm looking to ride it up to the wave 5 minimum target at 75.30. This is a conservative one. Alright, if you want, you can even aim for the 7685 for your TP target too. Alright, again, the New Zealand dollar will be a good trade to look into, and if you're managing to hold it slightly longer term towards potentially target 2, it will be a positive swap trade as well, which means that you know, you won't eat into your profit the longer you hold on to the trade. Right, so this is 2 trade ideas that I'd like to share with you in this particular video. Again, I'd like to share that these are not trade calls that you can simply follow blindly. Right, it's a video that I share with you what I'm personally monitoring in the market. You need to have a proper trading plan, as well as, more important, is your risk management strategy before you engage the trade. And with that, alright, I'll end off this video here, and again, if I spot another trade opportunity and setup, I'll shoot out another video to you guys. Have a good week ahead, and good luck in your trading.